join the starting five for Tab Boyle.
Well, you could see on this first possession for Houston, as Tugler swarms to the basketball and gets the block shot. But Hargress coming off those pick and rolls, they're putting two guys on the ball. But the key in that, Johnson and Hargress both took care of the basketball at a high level. They only had two in between them. And then a great flash right there by Dak to get the layup.
Dak at 7 feet, kicked it out for Hargress. Paint touch, and Johnson knocks down a three.
How about the patience by the Buffaloes right there? So there's the thing, if you're Colorado, you get 2 stops on that possession, but that's too many opportunities for the Cougars, and they make you pay.
Hargress took it back. Bang got Dak, stays patient, scores it and a foul.
Okay, here's the outlet. Hargress gets the turnover, gets his eyes up right away, and then Bangot got just the pivot and the jump stop helps him stay on balance.
A couple weekends ago, they really liked his defense against A.J. Dibatsa. Here's Ronchik underneath, and he lays it in. What a start for Colorado. Up by 8 in the first 3 minutes here on number 5, Houston.
Great job of clearing out the help because they know that Houston's going to blitz these ball screens. And they took away the help side defender there. That's why Ronchik was wide open. And there you see Uzan with the answer with the three-point shot right here, playing through the 5-man at the top of the key and then getting into their cutting and screening action.
Snack flash, and he gets the roll. 6'11" freshman was number 6 in our ESPN 100. And on Josiah Sanders. Uzan got to the logo, and it rolls off. Sacco, another offensive rebound. Stick back. Houston down 4. Flemings. Uzan. Got it. Said then we were in quicksand against Arizona last weekend. Flemings the 5. Sacco rips it away and scores it.
That was actually good help by Sanders.
Houston native has been shooting it well. In transition, Uzan got another. Third three for Milos Uzan.
First 5 seconds of the clock. Delivers on time, on target.
Holland, corner, kick, Dak. No. Flemings the rebound. Flemings transition. Sacco!
Beautiful jump shot. And then because they get the 3 on the possession before, Sacco says, I'll do my job, just run down the middle floor, and my point guard will have his eyes up. Goosebumps as like coaching. That was so sweet.
Miller's had a bigger role this year off the bench. Flemings all the way to the cup.
And let me tell you, Colorado's not running bad offense. There we go, first 5 seconds of the clock.
Marcy Miller. When he's on balance, when he's not getting pushed around off his spot offensively, he's really effective. Nearly had a takeaway there. The skip for McCarty to knock down a 3. Sit out for Fleming's late shot clock. Dak a switch. Fleming's a bounce. Sacco a jam. Sanders bounces for McKaylee in transition.
Good job by the Buffaloes. McKaylee running the floor in today's college basketball environment.
A little more crock pot than air fryer here in Houston. Dak short, followed his own miss very athletically.
Yeah, and conversely, we talked to Coach Boyle about that today because he said
the screen for Flemings. Well defended by Johnson. Does the taste, says to the cup. An average of 14 points per game. Dak flash to that spot you've been talking about for the Buffs. Dak underneath, gets the roll.
And there's the balance. That was a good job by Dak. He was almost like over-pivoting, late pass to the rim.
Late shot clock, Mercy Miller to Conte, and gets it to go.
Mercy Miller's a good player. He said Greg Popovich is his best friend in the whole world in basketball. And I asked him, I said, what did you take away from your time in the NBA? You spent 6 years in the NBA.
All right, final few seconds before halftime for the Cougars. Uzan for McCarty. Got it. Dynamite, clinical. First half from Houston.
Dominic Ellison.
Sampson out on the Palouse. Now here in Houston with Tugler spinning for his second bucket. Second leading scorer in the Big West last year at 20 points per game. Sharp.
Really can't help off the ball side. So I met his dad 25 years ago. when I was living over there.
Late shot clock here for Tugler, who got by Dak with a blow-by. Tugler lost his wristband in the process, so Milos Uzan just picked it up and tossed it to him, coming back onto the defensive end. Rachi took the contact, and the baseline Jay's good. Tugler, Uzan, drop off, Sinek lays it in. Pretty offense right there.
Johnson's got to be aggressive.
Right on cue, Isaiah Johnson all the way to the basket, and he's into double figures with 11 for the freshman. The flash from Sinek. Elbow jumpers pure.
Like, I'm not discouraged by this, okay? Like, you knew you were going to run into a buzzsaw with the Cougars today, and there's that high release against soft touch. For Cat Boyle's team, it's like they're showing a lot of fight. They're showing more toughness here in the second half. But man, the progress and then the players that could potentially return to this program, night in and night out, it's such great competition, great coaching, great players in this league, and it really gets you like battle tested for the NCAA tournament, I believe.
High ball screen for Fleming. Shut off by Johnson. Got to the mid-range.
Okay, two things happened on that right there. It was pretty good defense from Johnson, but Flemings put his shoulder into him twice, and on the second one created enough separation at 15 feet as Ranchik shows the range right there.
Milos Uzan to the basket. Kingston Fleming's back into the game. Corner kick, Uzan. Yes, sir.
We're competing against ourselves, so how can we get better? Barry tries to split. Good defense by the Buffaloes.
Johnson poked it away and lays it in.
But it's looked a lot better. It's cleaner.
Fleming's attacks. Sharp extra pass, Uzan. Got it!
There's the spacing I was talking about.
Hargris working on Fleming's tough take for Barrington Hargris.
Good physical play by Hargris.
Hargris, lob. Dak a little bit too tall if there is such a thing for him. Flemings navigates. Strong finish, swirls home, but Kingston Flemings is down on the baseline. Sharp. Straight on. Yes. Manuel Sharp for three, and Houston hunting 100 with 5.5 to go. They've got 10 made threes. They've shot 59% from the floor, and they've only turned it over 4 times the whole afternoon. Johnson spinning, crafty, right hand high finish. That is gorgeous.
Come on. That's beautiful basketball right there.
19 for Isaiah Johnson. Uzan around Johnson to the basket, and Milos Uzan has matched a career high for the #5 team in the country. They put 7 in double figures for the first time since 2005, and they put up 100 plus for the second time in league play in these 3 years.